Cheers to more volatility, guys. Oh man, Palantir's actually up on the day 2%, but the entire market right now is getting a beat down. And earlier, I guess Palantir was a lot higher. We were over $90 a share. Now we're at $86 and we're still up 2%. So at one point, we must have been up like 5-6% on the stock. So we have to break down the charts, do an update, and go over what I'm doing now. But first, guys, smash the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. We're on the road to 100K subs, and you might as well get your 30 stocks from Moomoo. Deposit at least $100. You get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000. You get 25 more stocks. So if you guys want 30 free stocks and you want to help out the channel, simply use that link down below or go to StockSurfest.com/Moomoo and let's get into it. So Palantir, man, what a roller coaster ride it's been, especially today. Look, we hit $90 per share in the morning, and we hit it again just about, an hour prior to me making this video. So we double topped at 90 today, and since that point, we've been free falling, right? We're now back in the mid 80s. We're up around 2.5% on the day. And by the way, guys, every index is in the red. The S&P's down almost 1%. Same with the Dow. The Russell's down 1.4%. Not the best day for small caps. And QQQ is down 0.8%. So we're getting a big red day across the board. And Palantir is now starting to get hit. Although we are seeing some support in the mid 80s at about 85, 86. We're getting a bounce there. I'm not too convinced that this is the bounce to get us back to $90 per share. I'm not too convinced, considering we are under both moving averages on the 5-day, 5-minute. And I think on the intraday chart as well. Yeah, on the intraday chart as well here. So at this point, guys, Palantir tried to break out of the highs from last week. This is one way I'm looking at it here, and we failed to do so. Last week, we tried breaking out of $91 to $92 on a couple of occasions. We failed every time, and this morning, we tried doing it again, and we failed. Like I said, we double topped. Now we're starting to dump off. And on this 30-minute chart, to me, guys, it kind of looks like, I don't know about you, call me crazy, but it looks like the downtrend is still intact. In fact, it's continuing, right? If I pull up the circle tool, we can see this is technically a lower high. This is technically a lower high. Same with this one, this level right here as well. So for Palantir to end up breaking out, we're going to have to get out of this downtrend, this trend in general, right? We're going to have to break out of here, which we tried doing it, like I said earlier today, but we double topped. We tried doing it last week at $90, $91. We failed. So, yeah, bears still have an edge right now for sure in the short term, even though we're up 2.5%. Even though earlier we were up 5-6% on the day, the bears are still in charge, right? And let's say we start taking out 90, 92, right? Okay, that's a different story. Maybe we start doing something like this at that point, but we're not there yet. So in the meantime here, guys, I'm going to set my alert at $90 per share. Well, I'll put one of them at $90 per share, and I'll do another one at 92. Maybe I'll do it at $92 per share. Mark is at or above. So let's see if this downtrend on the 30-minute chart is able to break. And if so, we could finally start getting the reversal. And look, here on the 1-hour chart, we have a death cross. We're under the key moving average, the 180 SMA, which has been resistance now for about 2 weeks, right? That needs to break. So I know it's nice. We have a nice green day. It's exciting. On the 4-hour chart, it kind of looks like buyers are coming in the low mid 80s, which they are for now, right? They are. But we're not getting the full-on breakout. We're not. That's the reality. And at this point, it's still at risk. The stock is to fall under the low mid 80s again and maybe go to the 70s. It's still at risk, to do that. And this rally here technically could be a bull trap. It really could be. And guys, we're still under both moving averages on this 4 hour. In fact, we have a death cross literally right now in the making. We're getting rejected at these moving averages as well. Don't be surprised if this thing starts dumping low 80s again, by the looks of it, until the charts prove us otherwise, right? And like I said earlier in the video, we're going to have to get out of 90 and definitely 92 for the charts to prove us otherwise. So what do you guys think about it, right? As of now, I'm just sitting on my position, right? I'm not buying more here. I'm not selling. I'm just simply holding, which I feel like most investors are doing right now, especially if they bought the stock at a much lower price, which a lot of us did. I'm in at $20. I know some of you guys are in under that, which is awesome. Even if you're in at 30, 40, $50, you're probably just sitting on your position right now. We covered this a couple of videos ago, the different type of buyers that are watching the stock, or not even buyers, just investors, right? People that FOMO'd, or maybe that felt FOMO that did not buy into it, right? That's one category. They might be buying into it here. People that never had a position, they fought the FOMO, they waited for the pullback. That's category one. Category two, people that are already long-term investors, they've owned the stock, they might be adding more here. I'm not, but other people might. And then what's the third category here, guys? I'm forgetting. Wait, what's the third category? Either way, whatever. There's people on the sidelines here that are waiting patiently, and I feel like that maybe some of them are buying right now, like I said, but I think a lot of buyers are waiting for the down move to 70, maybe back to the mid-high 60s. If we get back to that level, which honestly I don't think is going to happen in the short term, but you never know. If we do get back to the 60 to 70s, that's where I think a massive wave of buyers are going to be waiting. But for now, we're teeter-tottering. It could really go either way. And the Bulls, the Bears favor, it's just a waiting game. Do we break 90, 92, or do we fall through 80, 82, and then go lower? It's a waiting game. So what do you guys think about that? And by the way, again, the market right now is getting nailed. So it's a win for Palantir in my books today, guys, because look at this. S&P's down 0.75%. It looks like here, we're continuing the little downtrend that we've been in on the 30-minute chart here on SPY, right? QQQ doing the same thing. It's down, how much? 0.75%. You guys can see continuing the downtrend on this 30-minute chart. The Dow is also down 0.75%. They all are at this point, except for the Russell. And the Dow's continuing the little downtrend. You guys see it, and the Russell's down 1.2%, down the most. And you guessed it, also continuing this downtrend. So yeah, it's been quite the start. Let's just say it's been quite the start to 2025 for the stock market, right? For Palantir, it's been one heck of a ride, and I'm excited to see how the next couple of weeks go, and honestly, how the rest of the year goes. It's going to be interesting and entertaining, to say the least. So, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to join my free email list. I send out my top stocks weekly. That is linked right down below. And if you guys want some free money, free stocks from Moomoo, check out the link down below as well. Once you open up your account, deposit at least $100, you get 5 stocks. Deposit at least $2,000, you get 25 more stocks, and your uninvested cash now will earn up to 8.1% APY, which, guys, It's a no-brainer. The clock's ticking. Simply use that link down below or go to stocksurfest.com/Mumu. Get your 30 stocks. And with that being said, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.